Hi friends, today I am going to explain about Git. What is Git? Git is a distributed revision control and source code management system with emphasis on speed. Git is initially designed as a design and developed by Linus Torvalds for Linux kernel development. Git is free software distributed under the terms of the GNU General Public License version. This tutorial explains how to use Git project version control in distributed environment while working on web-based and non-web-based application development. What is Git? What is Git means? Git is a version control tool. It's Git is a distributed revision control or source code management system. It was designed by Linus Torvalds, who was developed Linux kernel. It is totally free. It's not. We need to no need to pay. And we will uh, know about what is version control system. What is version control system means? Software this original VCS or virtual control system will help to software developers to work together and maintain complaint history of their work. Understanding, no? Version control system is a software. It's a tool which help software developers to work together and maintain complete history of their work. What is the functions means? Allow developer to work simultaneously, first thing, and second thing, does not allow writing each other changes, maintain history of every version history will be there. And types of VCS. What are the types? What do you understand maybe? What is version control system means? It help developers to work together and maintaining total history of the work. And what it allow means, it allow developers work simultaneously and do not allow overwrite each other changes, maintain complete history. And there are two types of version control systems: centralized version control system and distributed or decentralized version control system. In this chapter, in this tutorial, we will concentrate only on distributed control version control system, because Git is distributed version control system, so we will, especially we are talking about Git, so we need to think about that only. We will discuss about that only. What is distributed version control system? Centralized version control system is the first one. Uses central server to store all files. It need to have a server between all. Means central, we need to have one server and everyone want to use that one. All files enables to team collaboration, but major drawbacks is a single point is failure, the failure central server. What is the centralized version control system drawbacks means? If one point will collapse means total the server will be collapsed. Unfortunately, that server does go down on hour. During that hour, no one can collaborate at all, and even the worst cases, disk central servers get corrupted and proper backup not being taken then we'll lose entire history of the project. Here distributed version control system came into picture. These all are the drawbacks. What is drawbacks means? One point fail means total server will go down, and if during that if the disk central server get corrupted and the proper backup has not taken, then the loss of entire history gets corrupted, proper backup not like that. Because of that only distributed control system came. What is distribution version control system will do means a client not only check out latest snapshot. Clients not only check latest current version this direction, but only also full mirror repository. If then server goes down, repository from the client can be copied back. Server to restore every checkout and full backup repository. Git does not replay the central server, and that why you can perform many operations when that offline can changes, create branches, view that logs, and perform the operations when the offline. You require a network connection only, publish changes, latest version changes, less changes. So you can understand what is going on. Mentions and distribution version control system is like we can clients also can see and fully mirror repository, and server go down also not a problem, because we can take copies and restore it, and for internet for publishing purpose only we need internet. Okay, because these are the advantages. What is the advantage of git means git released under GPL open source license. It is available freely over the internet. You can use git manage proper properties project without paying a single penny. As it is open source, you can download its source code, also perform change according to your requirement. Fast and small. It's fast and small. Almost the operation are performed locally. It given huge benefits, terms and speed. Mm, Speed. Git does not rely that create servers. That is why there is no need interact with remote servers, and every operation. The core part of Git written in C. It is written in C, which avoids runtime overheads associated with the other high-level languages. Git mirror entire repository size of data on the client side is small and illustrate the efficiency of Git at compression storing data in the client side. Implicit backup. The chances of losing data are very rare when there are multiple copies of data present on the client side mirrors and the repository. Hence, it can be used even of the crash or disk corruption, and security also good. And git common cryptography hash function called source hash function SHA1 to name identify object within the database. Every end commit check summed retrieved checksum and run time of the checkout. It implies the impossible changes file dates, commit messages, and any other data git base without knowing Git. No need powerful hardware. No need powerful hardware. In case version control system, centralized version control system. In case centralized version control system, central servers need to be powerful enough. The server request entire team, and the smaller teams is this not issue. But as team size grow, the hardware limitations of server can be performed better. Like in case distributed version control system developer does not interact each server unless need push and pull changes. All heavy lifting happens on the client side. So there is server hardware, very simple and needed. Easier branching. Central version control system uses cheap copy mechanism. If this create new branch new code, new branch, so it's time consuming and not efficient and need detection margin version control systems compiled and consuming, but branch mechanism which get very simple and taken few seconds to create delete marges. What is then this is a version control system. So what is instruction control system do? Local repository. Version control system provides private workspace work copy and developers mechanism private space after committing changes. Part of repository Git takes it one of the step providing the private copy of whole repository. Use perform many operations. It is repository such as add files, remove files, rename files, etc. Working directory and staging area index. Working directory is the place where files checked out. In the CVS, developers generally application copy changes directly onto the repository, but Git uses different strategy. Git does not track each and every modified file. Each whenever that you do commit on operations, Git looks to files present on staging area. Only those files present in the staging area are considered common and all modified files. Working directory, Git operation, staging area, Git commit operation, repository. This is the process of if we want to send our code into file. What we can do with Git, we can make trees, we can make branches, we can make a clone, we can take remotely, we can pull, we can head, we can push, and we can head, we can take history, and we can revision, hmm, like that everything we can do. So this is the introduction part of Git. So thank you very much, and this is my channel. If you like this my tutorial, please like and subscribe. Thank you.